The first few minutes were a bit slow. Each team seemed to find their offensive footing, and we've had a bevy of opportunities on either side. Darien just not of the equalizer. Kit Eriks putting it home.
Yeah, both teams creating a few more opportunities here in the last few minutes. As we said, not surprising the kids may be a little jittery to start. Big game for everybody, in particular with so many young kids in this game. A lot of them for the first time. Not surprising they were a little nervous, and they've definitely been settled down here and playing some better hockey here the last 5 minutes.
And here's a chance for Darien. Bevel banks it off the boards, brings it behind. Looking for a centering feed as it knocked away by the Rams. Loose puck and a whistle. And we're going to get a penalty call.
Yep. Looks like holding on, that's Corinne Bevel, looks like heading to the box. 2 minutes for holding with 1:25 left in the first. Score knotted at 1 here.
So the first power play opportunity, and well, Darien's game against Morristown Beard on Tuesday night was a relatively clean game. We got about 6 or 7 minutes without a whistle on either side. And here tonight, the first penalty goes against the Blue Wave, so a man advantage opportunity for New Canaan. We'll see what they look to take advantage of. Centering feed in front is knocked away by the Darien defense. Worked all the way back around the boards, back to the point, and sent back out into the neutral zone. Jessica Eccleston couldn't handle it. Down to 1:37 in the penalty.
Yeah, the Wave will want to keep an eye on Bruno, Eccleston, and Curry here, I would think. Those will be the 3 players they'll look to get the puck to.
Cassidy trying to get it out of the zone, but New Canaan able to keep it in the corner. Inside, here comes Curry, puts it on net, rebound, no. A second try is covered up. And some pushing and shoving underneath, or rather, right in front of the net, that is. An opportunity for New Canaan. And Darien again standing tall. Couple nice stops from Hallie Kreppen to deny. 1:17 remaining in the first period. 43 seconds, or rather 1:17 remaining in the penalty, 43 seconds remaining in the period.
Yeah, it was a nice play by the Rams out of the corner there. Darien failed to ice it, and that led to a couple good looks for the visiting Rams.
Drugan brings it into the corner, turns it back. Going back and forth behind her net, and now flings it all the way back down, and New Canaan unable to keep it in the offensive zone. It trickles back into the neutral zone. 1 minute remaining in the penalty, and Darien controls. Martin backpedals and throws it back in. Kicked down by New Canaan. Curry keeps it in, and New Canaan brings it back into the zone. 16 to play in the period. In front. Point shot. Again, bodied down by Kreppen. Took it right off the front logo of her jersey. And then just kind of went back down into the butterfly. And the clock frozen at 10.6 seconds to go in the first period.
That was a good low shot by Eccleston there. Just what you want to do in the power play. Get a low shot, look for a tip or a rebound. Try and take the goalie's eyes away. That was a nice play by her.
8 seconds to go. Offensive zone face-off. New Canaan keeps it in. Dancing inside. Sarah Murphy around a defender. Centering feed. Knocked away by the Blue Wave. Puck still, and it trickles into the corner. And that is how this first period will end. What a first period between these two teams. New Canaan scoring on an own goal on a puck that was just kind of dancing around in front of the net. Darien responding with a breakaway from Kit Eriks. And at the end of 15 minutes of play, 1-1. Bill?
Yeah, it was a little bit, again, little bit of jitters there to start. The game was a little sloppy initially, but the latter half of the period there, last 6-7 minutes, we saw some nice skating. The girls started to settle down both ways, and I think we had 4 or 5 minutes to start with just a handful of shots on goal, and I had New Canaan with 7, Darien with 5 when it was all said and done. So I would say 10 of the 12 shots in that period came in the last half of the period. So definitely better hockey as the period wore on by both teams.
So here in girls hockey, a shorter break in between first and second periods, so we'll keep it right here on the DAF Media Network. Cooper Boardman and Bill Kirby here with you. Bill, take me in each of these huddles. What is Jamie Trupsa saying to his Darien team, and what is Rich Buellin saying to his New Canaan troops on either side?
Well, I'd say Jamie overall probably a little disappointed with that period. I think the girls probably have a little more in them. Again, they're while some of the girls are young, they're the more experienced team here today, and I think he'd expect them to play like that. They didn't do that for the entire period. He's going to want to see more of the last 5 minutes. If they do that for the next 2 periods, they should be fine. Conversely, Conversely, Rich, I think, is probably pretty happy. They jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Again, we talked about, I think they've got 19 skaters out there tonight, and 14 or 15 of them are either freshmen or sophomores. So very young squad for New Canaan. He's probably quite pleased and just looking to, try. He's got 34 seconds left on a power play here. They're going to gain control of the puck, get it in, set it up, try and get some pucks to net, see if they can't get that lead back here in the first 30, 40 seconds of the second period.
Also want to apologize, had some audio issues at the beginning of our broadcast in that first period. If you missed it, we're at a 1-1 game through one period of play. New Canaan has 34 seconds remaining on its power play. Darien defending down one man. The teams will flip sides for the second period, and we're just about ready to go. Darien in New Canaan, the Blue Wave at 3-0 overall, the Rams at 2-1 overall. I'm Cooper Boardman here on the DAF Media Network, joined alongside former Union College hockey player Bill Kirby. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with us for some matinee hockey action between two storied rivals. New Canaan wins the opening draw. Puck still stuck around in the neutral zone with about 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Rams able to bring it all the way back down in and played out to the wing. Banked into the corner. 10 seconds remaining on the power play in the opening 30 seconds of this second period. A tie up there. Darien 5 seconds away from killing it off. Gianna Bruno along the boards, plays it back behind for Jessica Eccleston. She gets around a defender, and the penalty player has been released. Puck in front, rebound, score! Annika Curry cleans it up and puts it right past Hallie Kreppin, and New Canaan back in the lead. It's 2-1.
Yep, right as the penalty expired there. I think that'll go down as an even strength goal, 41 seconds in. Got a nice shot off on the wall. Kreppin couldn't hang on to it. And Curry jumped on the rebound and banged it in.
Annika Curry, a goal against Ridgefield on Wednesday. Mentioned her at the top of the broadcast as the leading scorer for this New Canaan team. She's a Canada native, moved to New Canaan. Head coach Rich Bulin says she's the most experienced skater on this team, and, well, she put herself in position to put that one home there. New Canaan back in the lead, less than a minute gone in this opening period.
Yeah, she was exactly where you want to be, in front of the net to the weak side with her stick on the ice. Puck came loose, and she banged it in. Very nicely done.
Darien with an opportunity on the opposite side. Set in front and played into the attacking zone for the Blue Wave. Darien, their breakaway goal coming from Kit Eriks. Past that, it's been a lot of New Canaan keeping the puck in front of the net, and a couple times they've had the bounce go their way. And we'll get a whistle, and it looks as though another penalty.
Yeah, looks like the Wave will go to their first power play. Can't quite make that out. I think number 15 being sent off, Kelly Benson, 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, Benson commits the infraction. The freshman forward will head to the penalty box, and now a power play opportunity for the Wave. And, well, that goal for New Canaan won't officially go down as a power play goal. It was while the Darien player was coming back out onto the ice. So essentially a goal on the man advantage for New Canaan. Darien trying to return the favor. Blue Wave take it in the offensive zone. Shea Vandenbroek holds on the far side. New Canaan able to chip it all the way back down the ice, and a good start to the penalty kill for the Rams. Chased down by Sally Cassidy.
Wave need to settle down a little bit there. We kind of threw it away blindly there on that one and allowed New Canaan to ice it pretty easily. So you want to get it in, settle down, spread out. You've got an extra man out there. Take advantage of it.
Here comes Vandenbroek on the wing, centering feed. High slot attempt is off the mark from Sally Cassidy and picked up by New Canaan. Rush the opposite way despite the fact they're down a man. Here's Liz McCarthy. She just banks it off the boards behind, chasing the Darien player. A fight for it there, down to 1 minute and 5 seconds to play in the penalty. 12:40 remaining in the period, and a one-goal New Canaan lead. Here come the Wave. Drops it around a defender. Brings it to the point. Feeds it right in front of Corinne Bevel. She knocks it ahead. New Canaan, though, able to get a skittering puck, and it trickles out of the zone. Slapped up ahead by Liz McCarthy. 40 seconds remaining on the power play for the Blue Wave. Still haven't been able to really set anything up yet. Finally, they bring it into the zone. A whistle, a couple of players clatter to the ice.
Yeah, offsides on the Wave there. A couple of kids bumped into each other and just went offside. So 34 seconds left. Wave want to get it in here, settle it down, and try and get a couple shots on goal. They've yet to be able to do that so far through a minute 26 on this power play. Do not have a shot on goal.
Off the neutral zone face-off, Darien trying to play it inside, but picked up and sent back all the way back down the ice by Sophie Potter, the All-FCIAC honorable mention as a freshman a year ago, stepping into a more significant role as a sophomore. Darien the opposite way, 15 seconds remaining on the power play, still just trying to get it in the offensive zone, and finally they bring it in. Down the wing comes Caitlin Chan, looking for a centering feed. She turns off a defender, back off the edge, and played out to the wing. Puck thrown on net is knocked away, nearly gloved by Novik, but instead she has to shoulder it into the corner. Wave keep it back in, and Darien, or rather New Canaan, back to even strength. So the New Canaan kills off its first man disadvantage of the day, and a rush the opposite way. Here comes Jessica Eccleston. Brings it down the wing, has it poked away by Drugan. Into the corner along the boards and played off the half wall. And back down, tie up there right in front of the New Canaan bench. Rams get a centering feed. Here's Connell. Puts it in front. Beat away by Crepin. Back into the corner. Ellie Crepin has made a few nice saves early on. New Canaan has had a lot of opportunities in front of the net. Puck into the neutral zone. New Canaan player falls to the ice. And it's picked up there. And offsides.
New Canaan's winning a lot of the battles on the wall. It's definitely making a difference. They're playing scrappy. They really are. They're outworking the Wave right now a little bit, I'd say.
Well, if you joined us late, you missed a lot in that first period. A little bit of slow play over the first couple of minutes. Finally, New Canaan got an opportunity. A puck that bounced off a Darien defender, found the back of the net to give the Rams an early lead with 5:41 remaining in the first period. Darien responded a couple minutes later, a breakaway goal for Kit Eriks. And then to open up the second period, Annika Curry able to put one home off a rebound to open up this second period, and that's where we stand. It wasn't a power play goal for the Rams, but they had just let the second Darien defender out of the box, and then Darien just had a power play that New Canaan was able to kill off, and, well, that's where we stand as the clock ticks toward 10 minutes to play in the second period, a one-goal New Canaan advantage. Puck unable to be kept in the neutral zone. A fight for it there. Two Darien players converge. A pair of players also fall to the ice, and Darien brings it into the offensive zone 1-on-3. Bullying her way in, Olivia Toscano around a defender, and taken back away, sent all the way back down the ice. No icing call, as it's picked up by Sally Cassidy. The senior defenseman notched a goal against New Canaan last February in that 2-0 victory for the Blue Wave. Takes it, has it knocked away. Ooh. The check into the boards. It's picked up by Darien, and the Blue Wave looking for a rush the opposite way. Centering feed in between a couple of defenders. Goes Kit Eriks. She has it taken away by the Rams. Played down toward the circle. A touch for Dean, who centers and knocks it back behind. The Rams returning 14 players from last year's FCIAC and state playoff teams, and despite the fact that we thought entering the game Darien might be a little bit more of the stronger side, as a shot on net is parried away into the corner. Another try, skitters wide, picked up by Darien and banked off the boards. New Canaan able to grab it. Courtney O'Connell just to the left of the net as it knocked away by the Blue Wave. Darien just trying to get it clear. The Wave finally retained possession back into the neutral zone. Knocked away by the Rams and sent back into the offensive zone by Sadie Frame, the freshman defenseman who notched an assist against Ridgefield on Wednesday. Darien the opposite way. Shot in front is blocked down by a Rams defender. Back in front, and a New Canaan player just jumped onto the ice and went right past her stick, and Quincy Connell tracks it down to the corner, brings it around the edge and turns it back. Plays it along the goal line and kept in at the point by the Rams. Back into the corner. 8:30 remaining second period. One goal New Canaan lead on a goal from Annika Curry a few minutes ago. Darien the rush the opposite way, and here come the Blue Wave. Eriks around a defender, moves left, right in front, and knocked away by the Rams. Dangerous puck right in front of the goal mouth. But again, the Rams defense holds strong.
Yeah, Darien's hitting a lot of shin pads here. They're just not getting many pucks to the net, unfortunately. They'll just be a little stronger on their sticks and a little more crisp on their passes.
New Canaan changes. Open puck in the neutral zone. Played back down and held by the Blue Wave. Nell Niffen gets a touch on it and plays it up ahead. Banked off the boards, but kept in the zone by the Blue Wave. Again, a tie up in the corner. Chan, who had a goal on Thursday, brings it back all the way back down the boards and held there by Jessica Eccleston. She deals it up ahead. Right of defender goes Brooke Dean, the senior captain and forward for this New Canaan Rams team. Loses it. Then played back out all the way into the neutral zone past the Darien defender, and here's a race for the puck. Here comes Kelly Benson. Comes all the way back down behind the net along with Mettler. And played all the way back down. And well, after the the waning moments of the first period featured a lot of scoring, and to open up the second period, it looked to be more of the same. Things have slowed down considerably as we've reached the midway point of this second period, Bill.
Yeah, New Canaan's done a nice job here. Looks like we'll get a penalty to New Canaan here for a high stick, I believe. Eriks goes down limping a little bit. But no, New Canaan's done a good job. By my count, they've held Darien to one shot here through more than, almost 8 minutes here, into the more than 8 minutes rather in the second. So they've kept the puck in the perimeter. They've blocked a bunch of shots. They've really done their goalie a big favor here by keeping the wave to the perimeter and not allowing him to get to the slot or really to get any pucks to the net. So hats off to them. They're working really hard right now.
So a golden opportunity for the Blue Wave, a power play with under 7 minutes to play in this second period. The puck is immediately sent back down into the neutral zone, thrown out by Jessica Eccleston, and the Blue Wave able to track it back down. 15 seconds gone in the power play. And New Canaan with a rush the opposite way. Here's Annika Curry around a couple of defenders. She has it knocked away. Picked up by Kate Drugan. She turns it back down. Trying to play it in front, but Curry hounding her. And finally the loose puck is kicked ahead.
Coach wanted a hook there. Didn't get it. Certainly close.
Darien with the man advantage. Centering feed in front. Bevel can't get a stick to it and sent back out off the boards. It's kept in the zone. Was so close to trickling out, but Darien able to keep it back in the corner. Bevel falls to the ice. Picked up by Darien. Around a defender goes Bellissimo.
By Bellissimo, yep, really good. Good look.
To the point. Shot is
blocked twice.
Great defensive work by Jessica Eccleston, the All-State defenseman. Proving worthy of the title. Here's a point shot thrown on net. Covered up right in front and picked up by Blythe Novick. Novick has withstood a barrage of shots over the last couple of minutes and has stood strong. And 48 seconds remaining in the power play for the Blue Wave. 5:35 remaining in the second period, and still the Rams clinging to their one-goal advantage. An offensive zone face-off into the corner. Right for it there. It's played all the way back down around the boards and picked up by New Canaan. One-on-one the opposite way. Here comes Benson around a defender, has it knocked away. Loose puck on the ice, and looks as though a delayed penalty call, but here come the Wave into the offensive zone. Played up ahead. Turning is Caitlin Chan. She brings it all the way back down around the boards and a whistle. And now we'll get the penalty call, and it looks as though it's going to go against the Rams.
Yep, Darien will go to 5-on-3 here for 26 seconds and then have another almost a minute and a half of 5-on-4 again. So I'd like to win the draw here. I didn't see who went off. Looks like a tripping call against the Rams there. So
Kelly Benson, the guilty party. The freshman forward, her second penalty of the day. So a 5-on-3 opportunity for 25 seconds for Darien. Kept in the zone. The Blue Wave working around the outside. Sprinting in. Here's the shot. A drive from Cassidy. Rebound. Still in front. A Darien player on top of the puck. A whistle. And the 5-on-3 will freeze with 13 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'd like to see that puck get a little to the net a little quicker there. Cassidy handled it a couple times. Like to set it up. Allowed the goalie to square away to the shooter there. Good job by Eriks trying to screen her, take her eyes away.
Elise Morrow against Gianna Bruno. Offensive zone face-off for the Blue Wave. 10 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Kicked and kept in the offensive zone. 6 seconds on the 5-on-3. Played out to the wing. And work back up top. Turning is Elise Morrow. 5-on-3 is over.
So wasting too much time here. They needed to get a shot off, and they still had 5-on-3.
Point shot is ripped and off the shoulder of a Wave player in front. Kit Eriks got the deflection, but it bounced off the boards right behind the net. A minute and 17 remaining now on the power play. Back to 5-on-4 hockey. High slot shot. Need away and then covered up by Blythe Novick. The Wave unleashing shot after shot on Novick. And how about the freshman standing tall in net?
She's playing well. She's moving and fighting for those pucks, fighting off the screeners. Doing a very nice job thus far. Wave are finally getting a few pucks to net here in their back-to-back power plays.
Freshman gets a fist bump from Liz McCarthy, the senior. 1:08 to play in a power play. Knocked down just wide of the net. Turning, centering feed, right in front. Puck goes high into the air, all the way back out and into the neutral zone. And the Rams able to pull it back out once again. 54 seconds remaining on the power play for the Blue Wave. Corin Bevel plays it in. Pass across the ice. Inside around the defender goes Vandenbroek. She can't really get there. And back down to the edge. Back to the point. Flung toward the net, just wide. And circled all the way back down around. Kept in by Vandenbroek. Plays it back to the point. Another puck played in front. Goes off the leg of Jessica Eccleston and back down into the neutral zone. All the way back down. Down to 25 seconds to go in the power play for the Blue Wave. 3:34 remaining in the second period. Still a one-goal New Canaan lead. Darien with one last opportunity with the man advantage. Shot on net just wide. Put on there by Nell Niffen and back into the corner. Banked off the boards and kept in by the Blue Wave. 5 to go in the power play. Back down to tie up along the boards, and New Canaan has its man released, so the Rams able to withstand a 5-on-3, then a power play. Puck in the slot, knocked back out into the corner and circled all the way back down around again. Bevel keeps it in. Blue Wave continuing with the offensive pressure in the corner. Centering feed. Shot is whiffed on by Lucy Edwards. But again, the puck still in the offensive zone. Shot after shot from the Blue Wave, but Novick has answered just about every call she's been asked for.
Yeah, Wave have fired a few just wide of the net, too. Had some good looks. Not hitting the net. You want to get those on the little lower and on the ice.
Puck played all the way back down around. There will be no icing. It's tracked down by Gianna Bruno. She plays it all the way around the bend where it's picked up by the Blue Wave. The opposite way. Here comes Darien. Vandenbroek around a defender, has it taken away by Annika Curry. Puck off the boards and dug back toward the defensive zone for New Canaan, but into the neutral zone and picked up by Kiki Trupsa. Her cross-ice feed is deflected and grabbed by the Blue Wave, played into the offensive zone as the clock ticks under 2 minutes to play in the second period. Pace of play has picked up considerably. The Wave trailing by 1. Couple of golden opportunities. Shot on net, a little backhander from Olivia Toscano, no good. And Toscano falls on top of the goalie Blythe Novick. 6 shots for Darien to New Canaan's 3 in the period. A 5-on-3 opportunity, then a power play opportunity, but still no dice.
No, they just didn't get enough pucks to net. Hit some shin pads. They didn't move the puck quick enough in a couple instances there. So Jamie would probably be a little frustrated with that. They had some looks, but just they were a little too slow to get them off. Allowed the New Canaan players to get in the way, and again, a lot of the shots just didn't get to net.
Neutral zone face-off. Puck ping-pongs back and forth in the neutral zone. And tied up along the boards in front of the Darien bench, picked up by New Canaan. Touched up ahead by Sophie Potter, played toward the offensive zone for New Canaan, but Darien takes it back away, and the Wave back on the attack, dancing inside, turning, a feed in front from the slot is knocked away by New Canaan. Good defensive work there, a touch from Sadie Frame to keep it out there. Point shot is rifled wide of the net. Nice
play by Bellissimo there, drop pass to Morrow, couldn't quite get the handle on it and finish, but that was well done by Bellissimo on the zone entry and the ultimate drop pass.
Bellissimo working against 2 New Canaan defenders. Sticks clattering back against each other along the boards and played back toward the point. Shot on net is fired well wide. Off the boards behind and grabbed by the New Canaan Rams. Brooke Dean gets a touch on it, and it's played up ahead into the neutral zone. 53 seconds remaining in the second period. New Canaan somehow still with a 1-goal lead. Sadie Frame up ahead, plays it into the neutral zone. Here comes Annika Curry around a defender, has it taken away by the Wave. And into the offensive zone. Barely on sides for Nell Niffen, but she keeps her skates on the right side of the blue line. Back into the corner, centering feed, and jumped on by Blythe Novick. Puck that was dangerously fluttering toward the net. Novick wisely jumping on top of it as it made its way into the crease. 27.7 seconds remaining in the second period, and still A 2-1 ball game. Offensive zone face-off for the Blue Wave. Won by Darien. Brought all the way back down around the net. Centering feed. One-time shot off the mark from Bevel. Second try, no from the slot. It's picked up by New Canaan. 15 seconds to play and banked off the boards into the neutral zone. Tracked down by Kiki Trupsa. She turns it back into the neutral zone with 5 seconds to play. Loose puck in front. A race forward here. Here's Liz McCarthy. And a whistle. And it's going to go against Darien, the penalty call. A sprawling attempt by the Blue Wave with 1.1 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's actually going to be on New Canaan. A slash. Trops made a great diving play there to push that puck away. I think it was McCarthy didn't like it, and she turned around and slashed Kiki. So a little bit of frustration there on McCarthy's part with 1 second left. Coach Buellen's not going to like that.
Dropsa put her hands to the sky asking for the call from the referee, and Darien's going to bring an extra skater onto the ice, and why not? With 1.1 seconds remaining, there's no way the Rams are going to score. So an offensive zone face-off, they'll put 5 players in front of the net. It's played in front, shot in front, and it's blocked down by the New Canaan defense. Well, at the end of the first period, I think what I said to you was what a period. The second period, more of the same. Back and forth action, and at the end of 30 minutes of play, New Canaan with a 2-1 lead. A power play opportunity for Darien, then a 5-on-3 opportunity, and then a power play for 1.1 seconds. They'll have 1:58 of a power play to open up this third period. But Bill, what were your thoughts on those last 15 minutes?
Well, I think, again, as we said earlier, the last 5 minutes or so of the first period, both teams settled down. There was a little more flow to the game, a little more puck control. I think the same thing happened for most of the second. Again, not a ton of shots either way. I've got shots 6-3 that period for Darien for a 2-period total of 11. Well, New Canaan had 3 for a 2-period total of 10. With several penalties against New Canaan there, the puck was down in their defensive zone quite a bit in the latter half of the period there. But again, they did a nice job in blocking shots. They kept Darien to the perimeter. Really didn't allow them any high-quality looks, in my opinion. So I think Jamie and Gray will go in there and work on trying to set something up in the power play where they are able to control the puck, get some pucks to net, look to get a greasy goal and a rebound. There just hasn't been much of that. They've had some looks, but they've either been, again, hitting shin pads or they've missed the mark, been wide of the net. So a little more puck possession and get more pucks to the net and on net, important for them. Conversely, I think Coach Buellen, after 2 periods, got to be pretty pleased with a 2-1 lead, against a little, more experienced Darien team. So good hockey game so far.
Absolutely, and should be a heck of a third period in store for us. We'll pause for a short break here on the DAF Media Network through 2 periods of play. New Canaan 2, Darien 1, and one heck of a 15 minutes on the way. We'll be back right after this on the DAF Media Network.
Hey there, sports fans. On January 9th, 2018, ring in that new year by heading on over to Chipotle in Norwalk. The Darien Boys Swim and Dive Team is holding a fundraiser from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Chipotle, where 50% of proceeds is given back to the team. All you have to do is bring in that flyer, show it on your smartphone, or just tell the cashier that you're supporting the Darien Boys Swim and Dive Team. Once again, head on over to Chipotle in Norwalk at 71 Boston Post Road on January 9th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and support the Darien Boys Swim and Dive Team. We hope to see you there, and go Blue Wave. Hey there, sports fans. On January 9th, 2018, ring in that new year by heading on over to Chipotle in Norwalk. The Darien Boys Swim and Dive Team is holding a fundraiser from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Chipotle, where 50% of proceeds is given back to the team. All you have to do is bring in that flyer, show it on your smartphone, or just tell the cashier that you're supporting the Darien Boys Swim and Dive Team. Once again, head on over to Chipotle in Norwalk at 71 Boston Post Road on January 9th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and support the Darien Boys Swim and Dive Team. We hope
Damian Andrew back here live on the DAF Media Network. We are at the second intermission of this varsity girls hockey game between rivals Darien and New Canaan. The Rams lead 2-1 after 2 periods. It is the spirit of giving. It's around the holidays right now, and recently that's what a number of Darien student athletes did. Thanks to Peter Graham, a sophomore, he founded Men Making Pies, organized a group of sophomore student athletes to bake pies for the new Convent Center of Stamford, Connecticut. Thanks to Stop and Shop and Palmer's Market for donating some of the boxes and ingredients and pie shells. And so a great effort by Peter Graham, sophomore football player at Darien, organizing Men Making Pies, as we take a look at some of the visuals from that back on December 12th. 2-1 New Canaan. at the second intermission. We're about ready to drop the puck for the third period, and we will be right back after this.
Back inside the Darien Ice House, Mo Minikis, Lisa Lindley, taking in this one here in Darien, Connecticut, and they've been treated to a doozy, as have all of us. A 2-1 lead for New Canaan over Darien as we head to the third period. This rivalry girls hockey matchup, the second of the day between these two programs. The boys played earlier today, an 8-1 victory for the Blue Wave, and now here the girls in the matinee version of this matchup. Cooper Boardman alongside former Union College hockey player Bill Kirby. Pleasure to have you here along with us on this Saturday afternoon. And Bill, well, we'll get right to it. This third period, 1:58 remaining in the power play for the Darien Blue Wave. That's
Ted.
how we'll open things up.
Ted.
Yeah, I'm sure Jamie's got something drawn up here. They're going to want to win the face-off, control the puck, and look to get the equalizer here. You know, early, bring this one back to two apiece. So, conversely, if you're Rich Buellin and the Rams, they'll want to try and kill this off, ice the puck as much as they can here in this opening power play for the Blue Wave.
Fresh sheet of ice, ready to go for this third period between the Blue Wave and Rams. A 2-1 lead for New Canaan. 1:50 remaining on the power play, and Darien immediately plays it into the offensive zone. Iced all the way back down by New Canaan. Toward the tail end of the second period, a lot of offensive opportunities for Darien, flinging the puck in front of the net, and they just were unable to find pay dirt. Puck deep in their own defensive zone. It's picked up, and here comes Kiki Trupsa. Banks it off the boards and into the neutral zone. Darien with an opportunity here with the man advantage, but the puck mishandled, and it goes all the way back into their zone. Trupsa picks it up. 1:18 remaining in the power play for Darien, trailing by a single goal. All the way back down into the corner. A fight for it there, and turned back up away and sent all the way back down. It'll be stopped by the Blue Wave goaltender in Hallie Kreppen, who turns it back behind for the Blue Wave. A hard check from Monica Curry, played into the corner. 56 seconds remaining in the power play for the Blue Wave, dug back down behind the net. New Canaan penalty kill over the first minute and 10 seconds of this third period has been pretty darn good. Darien rushed the opposite way. Elise Morrow gets around a defender, puts a shot on net, it's shouldered away, but goes high into the air and over the boards right behind the net. An offensive zone face-off, but another nice stop from Blythe Novak.
Yep. Wade finally got the puck in and controlled it. Nice shot by Morrow there. Novak just got with her shoulder and knocked it over the glass, so we have a face-off to her right.
39 seconds on the man advantage for the Blue Wave. Puck right behind the net. Circled down to the edge. Dug behind the net by Caitlin Champ. All the way back down into the corner by Kate Drugan. Back and forth with Drugan. Into the corner there. Set back down, but kept in the offensive zone by the Blue Wave. Catherine Martin got a stick on it, and the freshman parries it back down behind the net. 10 seconds remaining on the power play for the Blue Wave.
Yeah, Rams once again doing a nice job keeping the puck on the perimeter and really not allowing the Darien offense to set up and run their power play. So penalties over, and great job by the Rams there on that kill.
New Canaan able to kill this one off. 12:50 remaining in the third period, back to full strength on either side. 2-1 lead for New Canaan. And Darien plays it into the offensive zone. Drugan in the corner, brings it back up to the point. Banked off the boards and trickles down behind where it's picked up by New Canaan. Play all the way back down the ice toward the corner, and an icing call. So a face-off back on the opposite end, and Bill, take me inside each locker room at the end of 2 periods of play. If you're New Canaan, you're happy with the 2-1 lead, and certainly for Rich Buelen's squad, who we thought entering the game at least would be a little bit undermatched. What's the message for Buelen to his team to hold on to this lead in the final 15 minutes as a shot on net is knocked away by the Rams? Another try right in front of the net, trying to dig it toward the net of the Blue Wave. And again, the Rams stay strong. Blythe Novik into the butterfly to jump on top of that one.
Yeah, another nice save by Novak there. Wave had some traffic, but she fought it off and got the handle on it. Yeah, Rich has to be pretty happy. I mean, I think he's going to just want more of the same, really. As I said late in the second, my opinion, the Rams are working a little harder than the Wave here, doing a good job on the wall and been stronger on the puck than Darien. So if they keep that up, again, they really haven't allowed Darien to have much possession in zone time, and as a result of that, they've really kept the shots to a minimum and have not had a lot of great scoring chances. So with Novak playing the way she is and keeping the puck on the perimeter, Coach Buelen's got to be quite pleased with the way his girls are playing so far.
Rams in the offensive zone. Kept in by New Canaan. Played ahead to the point. And taken here by the Blue Wave. Down the ice goes Darien. Kit Eriks brings it to the point and has it taken away. Into the corner and grabbed by New Canaan. Clock under 11.5 to play in the third period. A quick change onto the ice comes Corin Bevel. Bevel, one of the main scoring threats on this Darien team, the senior captain, gets an immediate touch and sends it off of a leg of a New Canaan Ram player. Back into the neutral zone, and the Rams feed it down to the offensive zone. Circled all the way back down around the edge and tracked down by Darien. Cassidy, the senior defenseman, who had a goal against New Canaan on February the 27th last season, one of 3 Darien victories over New Canaan. But the Rams right now 11 minutes away from exacting their revenge. Darien offensively back the opposite way.
Nice play by Eccleston there. Tracked down Vanderbrook, snuck the puck away on the back check. Well done.
Darien does get it back and played into the offensive zone. To the ice goes Shea Vandenbroek. Darien faithful maybe wanted a penalty call, did not earn it from the linesman. And back down behind the net. A tie up there. New Canaan scored first, an own goal. A puck that just kind of jumped off a Darien player. As a shot on net is just wide. All the way back down around into the corner. Kit Eriks responded with a breakaway goal of her own to knot the game up at 1 apiece, and then to open up the second period, Annika Curry off a rebound as the shot inside is again knocked away by Novik. Curry able to put one home off a rebound to give New Canaan a 2-1 lead. One, it is not relinquished through a power play, through a 5-on-3, and then another power play. Darien barely able to keep it in the zone, thrown in front of the net, and knocked away by Eccleston. Right in front. Quick shot from Bevel off the mark. And New Canaan picks it back up. New Canaan defense, albeit a young defensive pairings in the back there that has withstood a lot of Darien tests.
Yeah, Ram defense has been solid all day. Again, they've really done a nice job keeping Darien wide and kind of away from the slot and the crease, and just haven't allowed much in the way of quality scoring opportunities.
Drugan bounces off the boards and back behind into the neutral zone, an opportunity. Here's Annika Curry around the defender, has it knocked away, just barely sticked aside by Kiki Trop, so good defensive work from the senior defenseman. Darien leads transition the opposite way. In comes the Blue Wave and Elise Morrow leading the charge. Into the corner, tied up there, and New Canaan able to pick it back up, and here come the Rams on the break in. The opposite way. Pass along the blue line is mishandled, and an offsides call on the Rams.
Yep, good play both ways here. Darien's trying to assert their will a little bit. They have not allowed a Ram shot thus far through 6 minutes of play here. And they've managed to get the puck on net 4 times so far. So, still working hard to get that equalizer, but they're going to need to get some better looks if they're going to tie this game up.
Sally Cassidy holds behind her net, brings it around the edge. After the circle, grabbed by Darien, flung high into the air. All the way back down, gloved down by the Rams, but picked up by Darien, and an opportunity for the Blue Wave, but sticked aside by the New Canaan defense. So Darien team that's been very good in crunch time situations. Picked up a victory over Morristown Beard of New Jersey on Tuesday with a goal in the final 5 minutes. Blue Wave trailing by 1, 8:16 to play in the third period. Shot on net is sticked away by Sally Cassidy. Lays it back down to the corner. Puck in front of the net. Denied once. Second try is gloved by Hallie Crepin. Great job there by Crepin, ranging to her immediate left and snatching that one out of the air to keep this a one-goal ball game.
Yeah, nice job by Haley there. Couple good looks for New Canaan. Finally got some rubber to the net here. The 8-minute mark of the third. First 2 shots on goal.
Offensive zone face-off for New Canaan. Dropped in, played toward the net, but knocked away by Catherine Martin, and a chase for it into the neutral zone. Banked off the boards, and New Canaan able to grab possession. To the ice goes Martin, and New Canaan back the opposite way. Shot on net, knocked away. Crepin tested, but got enough of her glove on it to send it flying over the net. Back behind, and it's picked up by the Blue Wave. Martin turns off the defender, falls to the ice. New Canaan player trips over, and back into the corner. Around the bend it goes. Puck skitters to the stick of Shea Vandenbroek. Brings it up ahead off the leg of a New Canaan defender. Off the boards in front of the New Canaan bench. On the half board. And back to the stick of Kate Drugan. The sophomore plays it to her left. And the Wave enter the zone. 7:10 to play third period. Centering feed. And Corinne Bevel couldn't get her stick on it. At least enough contact to set it toward the net. Instead into the edge. Kept in at the point by the Blue Wave. Off the board and dug into the corner. Tracked down by Sophie Potter, the sophomore defenseman, and all FCIAC honorable mention a year ago. Centering feed, and no one on the receiving end at the slot. And here comes New Canaan the opposite way. Rams leading the transition charge. Annika Curry, routed defender. Moves to her right and can't get there. Courtney O'Connell right behind the net, and it's taken away by the Blue Wave. And Darien the opposite way. Around a defender goes Kate Bellissimo. She's falls to the ground, a whistle, and the penalty is going to go against New Canaan, and it looks as though another power play opportunity for the Blue Wave.
Yeah, clock's ticking down here. Just under 6.5 minutes left to play. Certainly be a good time for the Wave to take advantage of the power play and get that tying goal.
Penalty goes against Caitlin Sparks, so an offensive zone face-off, a man advantage for Darien. Puck played back out to the point. The pass eludes Sally Cassidy, tracks it down and banks it off the boards. It circles all the way back down around into the corner. 1:50 remaining on the power play for the Blue Wave. From the wing, Elise Morrow considers putting it up top, puts it on net. It bounces off a defenseman. Puck skidding around in front. Morrow the follow, knocked away by the New Canaan Rams defense. Back into the corner and off the board, sent all the way back down. And great defensive work there for the Rams. A dangerous puck right in front of the net. But the Blue Wave can't punch it home. Darien back the opposite way. Puck mishandled for a moment by Caitlin Chan, the sophomore rounded defender. Dances toward the net, puts it on net. It's Nita Way in front. Another try and a whistle. It's covered up by Blythe Novick. Darien wanted the goal call, did not earn it from the referee. 1:16 remaining in the power play.
Yeah, it looks like the puck just snuck over the goal line there, but refs saying the whistle was play was blown dead, so no goal. Very nice play by Chan there, taking the puck wide and driving the net. We'd need to see a little more of that if you're rooting for the Wave.
4 shots on goal for Darien. Shot on net from Tropsa is again knocked away. Novick, the freshman goalie, putting together one heck of a performance in net. And here comes Sally Cassidy, defenseman, off the boards and into the corner. 57 seconds remaining on the power play. Bouncing puck back into the neutral zone, kicked down. And here comes Darien. Tropsa around a defender, weaves to her left, and it's poked into the corner. She plays it in front, opportunity, but Niffin is knocked to the ice. Free puck back into the neutral zone. 37 seconds remaining on the power play. Down to 5 minutes to go in the period. Darien still trails by 1. One more rush for the Blue Wave rather. Vandenbroek around the corner, turns, As it taken away by New Canaan back into the neutral zone and eludes the skate of a Blue Wave player. And taken all the way back down. 13 seconds to go on the power play. Loose puck in the center of the ice.
Yeah, once again, the Rams a little stronger on the puck here.
Shot on net. Darien picks it back up. Catherine Martin brings it up ice. And we're back to even strength. Martin, center, and an offsides call on the Blue Wave. Couple of players creeped in a little bit too early over that blue line. 4:24 to play in the third period. And once again, the mantra for the New Canaan Rams today, bend but don't break. Darien with opportunity after opportunity, but the Rams once again, led by Blythe Novick, the freshman goalie, able to withstand it.
No, they've played well. They've worked hard, and as I said, they've been a little stronger on their sticks, I'd say, than Darien. Been a little more physical, and that's been the difference. Darien just hasn't been able to control the puck and get many good looks on net here, and I think you'll see Jamie probably shorten his bench here a little bit the last 4 minutes of the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to 2 lines, and you'll see a lot of Cassidy and Tropsa here the last couple minutes of the game, I would think.
A rush for New Canaan back into the offensive zone for the Rams, but it's taken away by the Blue Wave. The majority of this third period has been played in the New Canaan Rams zone, but Darien still unable to find pay dirt just yet. Bellissimo in the corner. Being handled defensively by Sophie Potter, gets around her and worked back up the boards where it's picked up by New Canaan. Courtney O'Connell gloves it down, and it's circled all the way back down into the left edge. Back to the opposite side now. O'Connell fights for it there, kept in by the Blue Wave. Good work there from Cassidy, who plays it down to the wing. Centering feed, and no one on the receiving end. Bellissimo in the area, just couldn't get her stick on it. Play to the point. Flung in front, skitters wide. Back into the corner. And again grabbed by the Blue Wave. A tie-up, Potter defensive work against Morrow. And back down behind. Under 3 to play in the third period. And here comes New Canaan. Lugging it up the ice. A shot on net is deflected from Gianna Bruno, the All-State forward. Up ahead comes Darien. Remember, Darien ended New Canaan's season a year ago in the state quarterfinal game. The Rams looking to exact their revenge, and they have a 1-goal lead with 2.5 to play in Darien. Tropsa behind her own net. Waits and brings it out. Plays it up ahead. A touch on it from Eriks. Gets around a defender. Works it into the neutral zone, but poked back into the defensive zone for the Blue Wave. Circling back down is Liz McCarthy, the All-FCIAC second teamer. And brings it back up top, but it's taken away by the Blue Wave. Here comes Kit Eriks. Dances up ahead. Down to 2 minutes to play in the third period. Puts it toward the net, but deflected into the corner. Dug back in front. Need away. Puck down behind the net. Centering feed is kicked away by the New Canaan defense, and it's tracked down by Potter. The sophomore brings it up the ice, banks it into the defensive third for the Blue Wave. Darien gets to it first, and here comes Catherine Martin. She waits for a moment, and Darien's got to go. You also wonder at what point does head coach Jamie Tropsa elect to pull his goalie. Trailing by 1, but
I would say very soon.
New Canaan's got it, back the opposite way. Here comes Bruno, puts it on net. It's knocked to the side by Hallie Kreppin. Kreppin waiting for the call from Tropsa. Darien's got it, and a whistle. We'll await the call from the referee.
Looks like too many men on the ice on the Wave there. That's unfortunate. Can't play the puck when if you change, you can't play the puck until the person you went off for is off the ice. And Wave player played the puck before the person she changed for had hopped over the boards, unfortunately. So Wave will go down a man here for the remainder of the game.
Timeout on the ice. 2 minutes. Or rather, 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the third period. So the power play for New Canaan will at least serve out the rest of regulation. A 2-1 lead for the New Canaan Rams over the Darien Blue Wave. And, well, take me inside each huddle. First for Jamie Tropsa, down a player with the puck, a face-off in your defensive zone, and then Rich Bulin up a player.
Yeah, no, that's. I think if you're Coach Bulin, you're quite pleased here. It's going to make it awfully tough for Darien to pull their goalie to get to get that extra skater out there at this point. But if they get the puck down there and they ice it, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jamie take a crack at getting the goalie off and trying to get a fifth skater out there and play 5-on-5 without a goalie. So we'll see how it develops. Depends on where the faceoff goes, and he'll have to just ebb and flow from there. If you're Jamie, he's telling the girls to chip it out, and you might see him try and send somebody on a breakaway if they get control of the puck, because you can ice it without a penalty, a whistle coming. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them try and send somebody and maybe sneak behind the New Canaan defense, get a breakaway here.
After Darien ended New Canaan's season a year ago, Rich Bulin had practice ice reserve for the couple days after New Canaan's season ended. He took it, and he had his team, and he talked with each of the returning players and told them what they needed to work on for this 2017-2018 season. And New Canaan now a minute and 20 seconds away from pulling out a victory and exacting its revenge. Played into the corner off the offensive zone faceoff. 1:15 remaining in the third period, and New Canaan, or rather Darien, back the opposite way. Here comes Elise Morrow, played to the point, and it's sent back out to the neutral zone. Darien still has yet to pull its goalie, with 1:04 remaining in the third period, still down a man.
Yeah, Morrow had Chan there streaking in wide. Didn't see her, unfortunately. She was open, streaking down the right side there. Would have had a good look had she gotten the puck.
And an icing call. Puck just creeped across the goal line. Giving chase was Caitlin Sparks. So an offensive zone faceoff for the Blue Wave. And now they'll pull the goalie. The extra skater that comes onto the ice is Shay Vandenbroek. 50.4 seconds remaining in the third period. And because they're pulling the goalie, it's not an extra player for Darien. It's simply even strength.
Yeah, they'll skate 5-on-5 here. Darien will have their goal empty, while New Canaan will have 5 skaters and the goalie. Darien just the 5 skaters. So we'll see if the Wave can generate any offense here and get the puck to the net.
New Canaan controls the puck, played into the corner, down to 40 seconds. Tied up there. A battle for it, and the Rams come away with it, turning back the opposite way. And falling to the ice is Gianna Bruno. Darien the opposite way. Here comes Vandenbroek. Her centering feed, no one on the receiving end, played into the corner.
Yeah, Morrow couldn't get the handle on it there.
Another try, skittering toward the net. One try, no. And covered up once again by Blythe Novick. The freshman goalie standing tall in net. 17.2 seconds remaining in the third period. And an offensive zone faceoff for the Blue Wave.
Yeah, the Wave got the puck to the net there. Not their best shot, but again, at this point, you just want to throw anything you can on net with 17 ticks left on the clock.
Darien, a 1-goal victory on Tuesday over Morristown Beard. They scored in the final 5 minutes. Looking for a little bit more magic here. 15 seconds to go. Shot on net, knocked away. And all the way back down the ice, the neutral zone, giving chase. It crawls toward the net, but it's picked up by the Blue Wave. 5 seconds to go. Banked off the boards into the neutral zone. Down to 2, down to 1, and that will do it. New Canaan holds on and defeats Darien by a final score of 2-1. The Rams pour onto the ice, mobbing Blythe Novick. And what can you say? A heck of a performance from the freshman goalie here this afternoon.
No, she played great. I had her with 8 saves in the third, and that gives her a total of 19 for the game. Again, there wasn't a lot of offense either way. The Rams had 7 shots in the first and 7 between the second and third total, so 14 shots. But I think the Rams, hats off to the Rams. They wanted it more. They played it with a little more edge. They played with a greater sense of urgency, and as we talked about a couple times, they won a lot of the battles on the wall and really did a nice job on the puck. They were stronger on their sticks, and again had a little bit greater sense of urgency, in my opinion, than the Wave did tonight. That's a good win for New Canaan. Coach Bulin will be pleased with that. Conversely, I'm sure Jamie will be a little frustrated with the effort from his squad tonight.
Well, Rich Bulin said it preseason, and then after the first game of the season, a victory over Simsbury, and he said it, let's get to the FCIAC finals. Let's get to the state finals. He felt his team had the ability to do it and to knock off to the undefeated defending state champions here in Darien. Certainly means a lot to his squad. As for the Blue Wave, they fall to 3-1 on the season. Obviously, there's a lot of time left in this season. There are a lot of games to go. This is a Blue Wave team. We saw it here today. A lot of offensive opportunities. They just didn't find the back of the net. They'll be a force to be reckoned with down the stretch as well.
No question. Jamie's got a deep, talented squad. Again, they're young in a few spots, and then they'll gain some experience from a game like this. I think you could, again, hard work, beats talent any day of the week, and I think tonight was a perfect example of that. A young, hard-working New Canaan team, and certainly you have to give credit to Brooke Dean and Gianna Bruno and some of the senior leadership. Jack Eccleston had a really nice game. There's not a lot of upperclassmen on that New Canaan squad, but those girls certainly showed the way tonight and led a hard-working group of girls to a nice victory over a very strong Blue Wave squad. So that's a nice win for New Canaan, without question.
8 freshmen on New Canaan, 5 of them playing a big part, none bigger than Blythe Novick in goal. But that'll do it here from the Darien Ice Rink. For Bill Kirby, I'm Cooper Boardman. We want to thank you for tuning into this presentation of the DAF Media Network. New Canaan takes down Darien in girls ice hockey by a final score of 2-1. Have a great afternoon, everybody.